Welcome everyone to Pro Wrestling Sim, the episode number 23 of now ECW A New Era. For those that are new, I'm playing now as ECW. I quit as WCW, and basically I just needed a change, and I wanted to keep the game going. So yeah, so now playing as Extreme Championship Wrestling. Easy to book, only hour-and-a-half shows. Just got to build up the talent roster now. That's the issue I'm having. So we've got Orton and Michael Cole staying at WWE. I'm not sure who this person is. Cindy Rogers. They're obviously trying to build up their women's division. The Rock beat Bubba Ray. Too Cool beat whoever they are. Dustin Rhodes, Goldust beat Kevin Nash. So Raw's looking a bit crazy. So ECW coming from New Jersey. We open up Heidenreich hype. Heidenreich is coming. Anarchy rules. Justice will be served. Paul Heyman doing the old commentary over the production video here. 100. WXW Crazy Sexy Mike versus and Julio De Niro versus Colt Cabana and Easy Money. And Colt and Easy win. This got 4 stars, 72%. So Colt's getting a nice little push. New Jack and Sharp Boy, the team you love to hate, beat Chris Chetty and Kid Cash, 3 star, 71%. Brava Spike. No, I'm not sure. I think I've just given Johnny Swinger a gimmick because he had no gimmick at all. Spike won, 2.5 stars, 65%. RVD and BG James. The challenge is laid out by BG James. He wants a world title shot. RVD accepts. The two shake on at 95. They've both got good charisma. I don't know why WWE never went for it on real life. Give RVD the mic and just let him run. Dreamer beat PCO, 3 stars, 69%. Danny Doring, Roadkill versus Adam Knight and Blake Neidhart of BJW, and Little Guido and Tony Magaluf from FBI. Doring and Roadkill win, 4 star, 82. Heyman edits the match. Heyman says RVD and BG James. The planned match is fine, but he's adding a mystery opponent to it. This will be revealed at the pay-per-view. 86. Great Suzuki versus Super Crazy. Super Crazy is beating. This is a 5-star match. A 5-star match in ECW. 87. Brother Devon promo. Everything Sandman does is wrong. Smoking, drinking, the women. God knows what else. It's my job to right the wrong. At Anarchy Rules, he will take the TV title of this evil fool. Oh my brothers, testify. 85. Main event time. Sandman beats Balls Mahoney and Masasato Tanaka, former ECW champion. 75%, 3.5 star. And yeah, not too bad. ECW gets an 82 as we build towards the pay-per-view. Okay, that's the spoiler alert. Promise succeeded to Balls Mahoney. Shane Douglas has developed an ego, needs to be taken down a notch. Psychosis wants to beat him. I'm saying no. That's kind of giving away who's on my roster. I've got Psychosis now. Sabu and Chris Cross have become better friends, hanging out recently. Oh, isn't that nice for you? Mickey Morton retires. Booker T contract is up in WCW. I never really used Booker T very well when I was in charge, so I will not be going for the Bookman. No one's retired. Booker T stays on. Andrew Martin's contract's up. So is Dean Malenko. Now, Dean Malenko, however, if he's not retired, he is retired. Oh, that's a shame. I would have brought Dean Malenko in, to be honest, but as he's retired, I won't bother. Barry Windham, Kendall Windham, Barry Windham. And obviously Test there. I'm not too bothered about Test. D'Lo Brown leads WWE. Now, that's quite interesting for me. CM Punk beat The Undertaker, The Rock beat Test. Considering Test is in contract negotiations. Now, D'Lo Brown could be quite useful on the roster. I mean, 55 overness, that's decent. He's multiple time tag team champion. He only accepted the contract renewal back in May, so unless it was only June, July, a 3-month contract. I mean, why not? He'd probably be better as a heel. Arrogance, a good gimmick. 2-year deal? Why? Why? He just left ya. There we go. D'Lo's in. So, I'm not going to add D'Lo to any shows. I've pre-booked up to Anarchy Rules. So, he'll join soon. Paul Burchill enters the world of wrestling. Paul Burchill was a good wrestler. Never really hit his potential in WWE. Until he was a pirate and they didn't want to roll with that. The Hardys beat Edge and Christian, Booker T and Kurt Angle and Impact Play as well. That's a quality main event. Bagwell beats Kid. So they're pushing Buff. Jeff Hardy. So the Hardys did double duties. I'm interested to see how their pay-per-view is going to go. See if they swap some titles around. Billy Gunn, Kip James contracts up for renewal. I mean, I got BG James, so I want the Outlaws in ECW. Punk beat Bam Bam. A do and a don't. Right, here we go. I mean, I could see Zane Douglas is on the roster. D'Lo's come in. I mean, I could edit a match maybe. No, I'll leave D'Lo's debut to come. Big tag main event. Paul Heyman makes Brother Devon RVD versus BG James and Sandman, 71%. Easy Money beats Julio De Niro, 3-star, 65%. Nova beats Joey Matthews and Kid Cash, 3-star, 66%. Balls Mahoney beats Danny Doring, 3-star, 76%. Mikey Whipwreck and Francine talks. She offers to be his manager. He seems to be lost in the shuffle. He shrugs and says, yeah, why not? 78%. Colt Cabana beats Chris Checker and Roadkill, 3-star, 69%. The Mexicals beat the FBI, 4.5-star match, 81%. Dreamer beats Justin Payne, who looks out of it here, 3.5-star, 77%. BG James and Sandman go back and forth with funny insults regarding RVD and Devon. They sink a couple of beers to celebrate. 83%, main event time. RVD and Devon pick up the win. This was a 4-star match and got an 84. 80%, not too bad. Well, I'm happy. Anything above 70 I'm happy with. I say that a lot, but you can't not be happy when it's high like that. XPW, I suppose, are my rivals. Made some money, so Anarchy Rules is coming up. Anyone a big release? No. M-Dog's been offered a contract by HWA, that's fine. My former developmental, Reno's still the champ. TV champ, that is. New Japan here. Hiroshi Hayes is the world champ. Alright, let's book this pay-per-view. So the one not on the cards, obviously D'Lo Brown, because I've already just picked him up. So we open with a pay-per-view intro featuring the main matches. This has got 100. Easy Money and Matt Cross versus Kid Cash, Julio De Niro, Chris Cheddar and PCO. The team of Kid Cash and Julio win. 3.5 star, 69. Brother Spikes beats Swinger again. 2-star match, 63. New Jack and Shark Boy are beaten by FMW's The Great Suzuka and Masato Tanaka. 4.5 star, 91%. Mikey, with his new manager Francine, beat Colt Cabana, who's been on a roll, so 3-star match, 70%. The Wonder Kid, Alex Wright, is now in ECW. Never really used him properly in WCW, but hey, he's in ECW. 4.5 star, 85%. Tommy Dreamer beats Balls Mahoney, 3.5 star, 79%. The hide and right hype continues. He isn't far now. Expect the unexpected, 100%. Super Crazy and Psychosis are your new ECW Tag Team Champions. They beat the Young Blood, FBI, and Roadkill and Doring. This got a 3.5 star, 75%. Title change number 2. Devon beats the Sandman for the TV title. This got a 3.5 star, but it also got a 90%. And spoiler alert, the franchise Shane Douglas is the mystery challenger in a world title match. He is accompanied by Tori Wilson, 82%. And the franchise does what he does best. He becomes the new ECW World Champion. 3-star, 82. Following the match, RVD, Alfonso and BG James are being beaten down by Tyson Dukes and Heidenreich. Shane Douglas grabs the mic, says welcome to the new ECW. Welcome to my new look. Group the Triple Threat. And he raises his title in the air as the show ends, and we're going to face turn RVD here. Only got 64, but probably because Heidenreich and Tyson aren't very over. And we got an 80. Solid pay-per-view, 3 title changes, and Shane Douglas is back on top of the world. Yes, Al Snow. Okay then, he will also be picked up by me. He's still active. He'll be a face. Probably a wholesome face. Get him tied down. I wonder if Maven's available. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to add Maven to my roster. Only on a 1-year deal. $2,000 a month. So we've got Maven and Al Snow. So yeah, he's building up a roster now. Doing some good pay-per-view buys, especially in North America. Well, I've not come with a warning message saying I'm not doing very good, so I'm going to assume I'm doing okay. There's quite a few people leaving. Raw, The Rock and beat Kane and Bubba Ray Dudley. 3 days away. Oh, no news. Makes a nice change. There we go, another Thunder. The Hardys beat Edge and Christian. Booker beats Liger. Wow, there's very good matches there. Hall beats Helms. Kurt Angle beats Tajiri. Interesting booking. But WCW's I've laid the foundation for them. They should be fine. Taka Michinoku's contract's up for renewal. I won't be contesting them. Goldberg and The Rock beat the Hollies. Great main event on SmackDown. Cool, so we got 3 more to go. Storyline wise, we're going to end this one. I'm going to end this one. We're going to have some fresh stories to start. The build to ECW Massacre on Queens Boulevard. Okay, here we go. From Pennsylvania. Show opens. We are the triple threat. Shane Douglas, the new ECW champion, introduced us to the group. We were the monster Heidenreich, the technical master Tyson Ducks. Together with my brains, we will take over ECW 85. So Shane Douglas has got great mic skills, still half decent in the ring. It's good to help get these 2 newbies over. That's the whole point of Heidenreich and Tyson being in this group. Tag match, the duo beat the former tag champs, Young Blood. Heidenreich scores the win, 3.5 stars, 74%. Heidenreich was struggling to breathe after an 8-minute match. Great. Alex Wright beats Matt Cross, 4.5 star, 80%. Al Snow and Maven make return debut, beat Cheddar and Cash, 4.5 star, 78%. This is good. Al Snow slow building back into ECW. Raven and the Sandman. RVD, and the Sandman. RVD's in his locker room with Bill Alfonso. He's annoyed about losing the title last week. Sandman enters, he wants a word. He shoves the cameraman out the locker room and tells him to go away. This got an 83. BG James beats Little Guido of the FBI. This got a 3 star, 73%. D'Lo Brown beats Easy Money. 3-star match, 69. Following the match, D'Lo cuts a promo when Nova comes out. He reminds him that this isn't WWE no more. Down here in ECW, you got to earn your spot. Nova will put him in his place if he isn't careful. So Nova is Simon Dean from the WWE days. It's under a bit of like a superhero style gimmick. Kind of like Hurricane Helms, but without the outfit, I guess. Tommy Dreamer beats Mikey Whipwreck. 3-star match, 72. You've got Belula back. Bula McGillicuddy. And Francine at ringside. Main event. The Brotherhood. Brother Devon. Brother Spike beat New Jack and Shark Boy. This was a no DQ match. Major spot. Chaotic's always set. Brother Spike was hit with an injury as a result of this segment. That's not good. 4.5 star, 89%. So this could actually derail a lot of my plans depending how injured Spike is. Because I've pre-booked a few shows, you see. Spike is injured. Oh, and Heidenreich's injured. Great. Fantastic. Injury. Quads. Can they wrestle is the question. Just says foot injury, Heidenreich quads injury. I'm gonna probably think they probably can't. We'll find out. I'll get to the next couple of shows, which are already pre-booked, of course. And if I can't, I'll have to do some tweaking. Hello, Brock Lesnar. 2002 Brock Lesnar. This is. He'll still be pretty good, I guess. Young looking Brock here, 76, only 30 over. I'm okay. He can carry on in WWE. No point in signing for the sake of it. New Blood Rising. This is what I like to see from WCW. What have you done? So AJ beat Buff. Liger retained the Cruiserweight title against Booker T. Kanyon still the US champ. Edge and Christian won the tag titles. Yeah, not bad show. Shark Boy, that's fine. Rodney Mack's contract's coming up. Goldberg beats Steve Bradley in the main event. That's so random, WWE. Rodney Mack staying. Tuesday's like the quietest day. It's nice. Tuesday into Wednesday. Thunder. Wow, Vampiro, Eddie, and Steiner beat Jeff Hardy, Fatu, and Canyon. Jericho and Shawn Michaels beat Hennig and Awesome. Oh, they actually put a decent show on. They really love pushing Buff. I barely used him. Lionheart enters wrestling. Steve Bradley seems to be getting some sort of push at the moment. Let's have a look at him. Not gonna lie, I don't really know much about Steve Bradley, but he is ridiculously over. Since the start of the year, where he was at 5, he's now 8. He's the main eventer. Well, they've done well. I guess I can carry on with injured people. No, cannot proceed with Heiger right injured. Alright, I'm gonna have to do some tweaks off camera. And hopefully, just like magic, it is done. So we open with RVD, Sandman, brawling with the triple threat of kendo sticks. The fight is broken up by Heyman and a whole host of road agents. Some random agents here, Joe Sags, Terry Taylor. So obviously Heidenreich was in this, but now he's injured, so his push is gone, unfortunately. 84%. Random 6-man Colt, Matt Cross, Easy Money versus Bulls, PCO, Mikey Whipwreck. Mikey Whipwreck gets the win. 4.5 star, 76%. BG James beats Kickash, 2.5 star, 67. Douglas wants some revenge. Him, Tori Wilson, Tyson Dukes speak with Heyman, who now has Terry Runnels as his assistant. They want to face RVD and Sandman tonight. It's accepted. Originally, this was going to be Heidenreich in the tag match, but obviously plans change. Nova beats Alex Wright in a good match, 4 star, 80%. Following the match, D'Lo turns around and hits him with a sky high. D'Lo then climbs top rope and hits the low down. He tells Nova to respect this beach. 73%. Al Snow. Brother Spike can appear in angles. That's a good sign. He's preaching a ring. Al Snow's had enough. What does everybody want? Me to kick his. And as they raise the ring, the Brotherhood bail. 62 for that. Mexicals retain tag titles over Danny Doring and Roadkill. 3.5 star, 74. Main event time. RVD and a Sandman beat Tyson Dukes and Shane Douglas. Tried to protect Shane Douglas here, so he keeps building his over us. 81, 3.5 star. Yep, 80 is pretty good. Pretty good. How long's Heidenreich out? I'm gonna have to check how long Heidenreich's out for, because this could affect my storyline plans, to be honest. Heidenreich is out to the 24th of November, and we're in August. September, October, yeah, so 3 months. That's not cool. Not cool at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see out this month, and Heidenreich might have to be removed from the triple threat. He only had 2 weeks of them, 3 weeks of them. Buff Bagwell's contract's up. Marty Jannetty's contract's up. See if anyone's retired now. Kidman's contract's up. He'd be a good one to sign, but I'm determined not to poach too many people. Austin Aries called up to the WCW main roster. SummerSlam. Rock beat CM Punk. Sting beat The Rock. Title retains. New tag champs Johnny Spade and Sly Scraper. Steve Austin still the European champion. Bryan Adams still the hardcore champion. For some reason, Billy Gunn's your new light heavyweight champion. Not, well, I suppose very random for SummerSlam, but it'll be based on people's weight limit. Monday Night Raw. Undertaker wins a star-studded main event. Shinsuke Nakamura has entered the wrestling world. Few contracts, not really for me. Anything interesting? Thunder. Edge and Christian beat the Natural Born Thrillers. Hervey and Wagner beat Red and Mysterio. Hardys win their match. So yeah, interesting the way they book things. It's cool seeing it when it's people that I may or may not have used. They haven't really used Triple H and Kurt Angle a lot. Would have thought they'd be over. Hello. Hello, Edge has left WCW. I mean, I gave him the tag titles twice. I mean, we can't really not go for him, can we? Huh. Well, looks like ECW is about to get rated R. Edge. Well, he's not going to debut now, but he'll be on the next show. Heidenreich. I've got Heidenreich over here. It's annoying. Simple though. I just removed 2 people from the match, and I'll give Shane Douglas the win. So we open up Alex Wright. 3.5 star beats Christian York. Alex Wright's putting on some good matches for me. Tag New Jack and Sharp Boy beat PCM Bulls Mahoney. 3.5 star. At 78%, this was chaotic. No DQ. Mikey Whipwreck beats Easy Money. 4-star match. 75. Bill Alfonso's attacked. He's approached by Shane Douglas and Tori Wilson. Tori does all the talking and then slaps him in the face. Douglas hits him with a right hand for good measure. Only 44, so tried to use these two, obviously didn't work. Maven beats Chris Cheddar. Originally this was Spike Dudley. 69, 2.5 star. Far on the match though. Spike was allowed to be involved. Al's checking on Maven. As soon as he turns around, Devon blasts him over the head with TV title. He also blasts Maven over the head for good measure. Devon laughs at the damage done. So I can use Spike in angles, but he can't wrestle. 63%. Dreamer beats Tony Magaluf. 3-star 74. D'Lo picks up a good win. He beats Super Crazy, 1/2 of the tag champs. 74%. Following the match, Nova charges the ring to try and get some revenge on D'Lo. He quickly escapes through the crowd. Sort of main event. Tyson Dukes and Shane Douglas beat Danny Doring and Roadkill. 4-star match, 79%. Here we go again. Triple threat. Taunting their phones. RVD charges the ring. The numbers are a little bit much until a cane swinging Sandman hits the ring to even the odds. He and RVD fist bump as Douglas and Ducks retreat. 85. And that, my friends, is the end of this ECW 76. Probably dropped by that 44 rated angle. Brian Kendrick's contract's coming up. He's the man with the plan. Yeah, made 100,000. So we got 33 million in the bank. 33 mil. Let's see how we are at the end of the month. I'm also thinking about giving Edge a stable. So we'll see how we get on with that. Jamie Noble leaves ECW. So WCW seem to be releasing a lot of people. Cutting the roster, I guess. I mean, I used to use him reasonably well. I mean, I could bring him in as a heel. Yeah, actually, I've got an idea for him. I want to bring in Jamie Noble. He's not having a hiring veto. He can be a heel. I guess he's going to be quite high up the card. You know what? If WWE want him, he can go to WWE. I did have plans, but it's fine. It's fine. So that is us now at the September 2001. So we're progressing quite nicely. That's not what I wanted to see. RVD's contract is coming up. So there's probably going to be a fight on my hands to keep him. So Sandman, RVD, Nova Dreamer are the best booked. Danny Doring, the top 5. Edge is already a top merch seller, even though he's not really fought yet. RVD, Brother Devon, Dino Brown. So yeah, we're going to leave it here, people. Thank you again for giving this one a go. It is interesting for me now being ECW, getting another perspective on the game. I hope you all enjoy. Leave me a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.